get you recommended to the time that you're allowed to test for your first degree. That's to ensure that you have all of the basic curriculum down, and it gives students plenty of time to be prepared for their black belt testing. In that testing, we have the students do 5 of the forms that we teach as part of our color belt curriculum. They have to go through a wall, which is essentially 45 seconds to a minute of sparring every black belt that is at that testing. Prior to that, they have to complete the ATA Fit Test. And the ATA Fit Test is a physical fitness test that the ATA introduced a couple of years ago, just to ensure that not only were the students who were progressing through ranks and the young people that were doing really well in their training on a day-to-day basis were staying fit and healthy, it was actually introduced for the masters. Because you know what happens to most masters after about 7th degree, right? They get master belly. And it really was an inside joke. So we said we have to do something about this. So every black belt has to take this test, starting at 3rd degree and up. And I thought it was such a good idea. I said, well, let's make that part of our testing. And we implemented it, as I said, a couple years ago. It's been great. And even Mr. Adler, myself, everyone you see up here has taken the test, but we've had the opportunity with Mr. Goner to even take it at a national event. And just last 2 weekends ago, Mr. Adler not only demolished his record, but broke into the 600s with his ATA. Mr. Gas. The test requires them to score 300 points through push-ups, sit-ups, kicking, punching, and combinations. So you have 5 rounds of 1 minute, and every push-up you do counts as 1, every sit-up you do counts as 1, and of course, same thing when it comes to your kicking, punching, and striking. 300 is what you have to get to pass. All of our recommended black belts over the course of the last 2 months, 3 months have accomplished that. And that says a lot because we're one of the only schools in Southern California that forces their students to do it on the actual electronic scoring. So their punches and kicks are actually gauged, whereas the rest of the country, any punch and kick counts, which obviously makes it easier. So they did a great job with that. Some of them actually surprised me because I was, you know, when you need 7 and 8 year olds, you got to put some power into that to score points. So congratulations to all of them on that. We're going to introduce our nominee panel, starting with a young man who is mock testing today. Essentially, he hasn't been cleared to do his black belt testing yet because of time. And he's going to come up and show the forms that he knows so that we can give him feedback for his official testing, which will be the next testing cycle. Caleb Magno, please stand up. He'll be mock testing today, and then the rest of our recommended black belts are officially testing. So we're going to start down here. This young lady, we had the opportunity to train at our Castaic studio, and it says a lot, not only for a student to continue a sport, but it says a lot for the parents and their family to make the decision as a whole to drive all the way from Castaic 3 and 4 times a week to continue something that their daughter has a passion for. So I highly commend the Meister family for that. I know in this day and age, it's very, very easy to say, oh, they moved a minute away. We can't go there anymore with our busy schedules. And she's not only made that commitment, but her family has. And we look forward to an awesome performance today. Recommended black belt testing for her first degree today, Miss Jaden Meister. Another one of our former Castaic students who, same exact speech, I could just rewind and press play. Because it takes a lot of a commitment to be here that many times a week, and you know, doing it with 2 students. And mom takes the ATA Fit class, so I charge them rent for that corner over there. Based off the square footage that they use. No, but in all seriousness, another wonderful young lady. We're looking forward to an awesome day testing for first degree black belt today, Miss Samantha Pierce. All right, another one of our young superstar females. We have the youngest group of recommended black belts ever testing at the same time ever, and potentially the youngest black belt to get their black belt if he does well today. So we'll get to that. So I'm kind of excited. But this young lady has been with us all the way since she was a tiny tiger. I mean, tiny tiger. She's not that much bigger, but she was tiny. Part of our demo team, when we were performing very frequently, she was actually kind of the star of our demo team for that specific demo. Worked extremely hard, comes to a ton of classes. Also has been doing the ATA, I should say the Warrior X-Fit classes lately to help her with her wall, which is really cool to come and see her working out with all the adults. But testing for her first degree black belt today, Miss Susie Chase. Our third nominee, who's also a former Castaic student, always here. Mom's taking him, dad's taking him, younger brother is now in our Karate Kids program. But a lot of dedication, not only to his training, but to gold medal martial arts as a whole, and we sincerely appreciate that. So we're very, very excited to see what this young guy, if you want to see what board breaking looks like, this is the guy to watch. He is a beast. He is a board-breaking beast, and on top of that, would be our youngest black belt ever if he passes today. So testing for his first degree black belt, Mr. Adam Alkowski. And lastly, another one of our hyper performance team members. She has been with us for a very, very long time as well. She's always at every event. She's always supporting everything that we do in the studio. We just absolutely love not only Michaela, but Charna. She's supporting us. She's the mayor of Gold Medal Martial Arts. If you don't know what that is, ask her. She's the checking queen, and I love that. I have to even try to keep up with her, and I'm like, I'm here more than you are. But we're really looking forward to an exciting day. I've really seen a huge turnaround, not only in her personality, but her attitude and her dedication to her training through everything that she's done over the past several years. So testing for her first degree black belt today, Miss Michaela Walker.